An area of about 12,000 hectare and a population of a little less than 1,000 people. Trawsfynydd is perfect if you're after some tranquility. The lake is central to it all, with many people coming here every year to enjoy the benefits of fishing the wonderful waters. Malcolm Atherton runs Prysor Fisheries and explains what the attraction is.
It's a 1,200 acre lake. It's not very deep. It averages 12 foot across the lake. So that's what makes it such a good fishery. Top of the water fishing, and the quality of fish are really good.
By the entrance to the old power station, the fishing shop is also run by the family. It's a gathering point for the local lads, as well as a great place to start if you're looking for bait, or even if you fancy starting from fresh. You'll find all the kit here. After a tour of the shop, I'm shown the tanks. There's quite a bit of feeding needed here, and months of caring before they're big enough to be released into the lake. For Malcolm, this is more than a labour of love, and his pride is radiating as he shows me the fish. For the fishermen, this is as close to heaven as it gets. The process also secures the best stock for today, as well as securing the future of the lake for the next generation. As we continue to explore the paths surrounding the lake, it's apparent that there are good provisions in place for the fishermen. Everything is clearly signposted and advice is at hand.
This board gives the angler information on how it's fishing, where it's fishing, and which tackle to use. As for an example, we've got which bays are fishing well, which lines you can use, and the top flies. So we also have got the map of the lake here as well.
Perhaps that's why people travel from so afar to try their luck on the line.
Today I came up just beside Birmingham, a place called Burnhams, just to do some fishing. And the best part of this lake is you can fly fish and you can also bottom fish. So you got both. You know, I do fly fishing and bottom fishing. Oh, it's definitely worth the drive. Definitely. The relaxation you get out of it, and just seeing in the lake itself. And the fish are just a bonus. You know, they're wonderful eating fish, you know, but they're good fighting fish as well. You know, fish quite a few reservoirs, but I still come back to Trawsfynydd quite a lot now because it's just a good lake here, a very good lake.
We stock weekly, so we grade and weigh the fish on the pontoon before we actually take them out and put them in the favoured spots around the lake.
It's easy to see why the hunted trout is held in such high regard by its hunter. As we land, I feel that I'm arriving at an exclusive hotel of the fish kind, and the technology behind it is even more sophisticated.
This is a floating pontoon with 4 cages, fish cages. This is where we keep the fish to stock the lake. In these 2 cages we got next year's fish. This is empty because all the fish have gone out of that, and we've got the rest of the fish for this season in cage 3 here.
Back on dry land, Daniel Davis is tying a fly before going out fishing. As the lure is created, it's important to bear in mind the types of insects on the water during a particular time of year. The aim here is to fool the fish and take something home for tea. As well as being a member of the local club, Daniel has also represented his country, as well as captaining the Welsh team. He's born and bred in the area and has got to know the waters well. Also on the lake with Daniel is Robin Prysor. Malcolm's son. He's also represented Wales on numerous occasions, and with his grandfather working in the tackle shop and his father on the waters almost every day of the year, it's easy to see how he perfected his skill so well. The first step is to set up the rod, which isn't always easy, especially if it's blowing a gale. Then choose a fly to use. The lads are using similar flies, following some success with this particular type days earlier. It's a game of patience and an opportunity for those taking part to sit in some peace and quiet, hand in hand with nature. It's a special opportunity and worth every second. And after some waiting, something's taking. Watching from another boat, Malcolm and I move closer to see more of the action. So, it was Robin that got the first catch of the day. But fishing is like that. One thing is for certain, the boys will be back. For me, it's been a fantastic experience, and don't be surprised when you come fishing to see me here as well.